It looks like this. If you really want to bedazzle your headphones, these are the ones to get. Fashionable. Today I'm going to attempt to purchase something designer. Now I say attempt because I do want to make sure I actually like the product. I'm not going to aimlessly buy something, but I feel like I'm sure I'll find something. So today it will be the first ever, I believe, designer product I will ever buy. And I just feel like I need to tick it off the list. I thought I'd bring you along, but before we leave, it's lunchtime and I'm gonna try and make a crunch wrap Taco Bell style thing that I've seen on TikTok that I've been dying to try. I just had a quick brief look at the, oh my gosh, can you sit here? Oh, I love this. Okay, basically I have stolen my mum's air fryer. If my auntie is watching, sorry, I stole her air fryer. It is now in my kitchen, but it's sat on the table and actually this is perfect height. This is, oh, I love this being here. I may steal this forever because this is great. Anyway, what was I gonna say? I just had a quick recap of what we're cooking. I'll have it on the screen for you. It reminds me of the Supreme Crunch Wrap, or whatever, the Crunch Wrap Supreme, I think, maybe. It looks amazing, looks very, very tasty. I just had a quick recap of it, and 3 of those ingredients need to be pre-cooked. So I'm gonna quickly cook burger, onions, and bacon, put it all together. It's gonna be yummy, and then we will have a little chat while I'm putting it together about me buying designer stuff. This is a very, very precarious little position I've put you in. But I'm just about to chop some onion, and I thought I'd very, very quickly tell you about this little life hack that I've learned that I don't know whether it works or not. I have no proof, but I've been doing it and it seems to be working. So apparently, if you stick your tongue out while you chop an onion, your eyes don't water. Now, I've tested this twice now. When chopping onions, I've stuck my tongue out, but I don't know if those onions were eye-watering onions or not anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, some onions you chop and your eyes don't water. So part of me is thinking, maybe the hack worked. And the other part of me is thinking, maybe that onion's just not a crying onion. Who knows? But I now chop an onion looking like this. So that's fun. And I just thought I'd update you. Onions are cooked. They look like that. The bacon is done. Wait for this. Look how crispy my bacon looks. I'm pretty happy with that. I've got everything laid out on the table ready to go. I'm just waiting for the burgers to be cooked in the oven because apparently everything needs to be cooked before this is put together. In my head, everything got shoved into the wrap and then cooked, but I've rewatched the video and everything was pre-cooked, so I've pre-cooked everything. I thought we'd have a very short, brief little chat about designer products and why I don't own any / tend to buy any, although when I was thinking about this, where is my glasses case? I think my prescription sunglasses are designer, but that was no fault of my own. They were just the only sunglasses I liked on me, and I got them from Vision Express. So I didn't go to like a designer place to buy designer glasses, but I think they might be designer. And then my purse, one second. My purse is Michael Kors. Now this was a present from my mum and dad, and I love this purse so much. And the only reason that we got this, is because I had the same purse for about like 15 years and I just couldn't find a purse that had the same things. I wanted somewhere for money to go. I didn't want it to be too big. A lot of purses these days are like this big. I didn't want it to be too big. I wanted a see-through, hole in it. I wanted enough space for cards. I wanted it to be easy open and popper, not magnet. I don't like the magnet ones because I spend ages searching for them. And we saw this one when I took my parents to Vista Village absolutely ages ago. And it's pastel blue. So it was almost like it was the perfect purse. And mum and dad were like, we want to buy you a purse. And then we found it after 15 years of me looking for a purse and not finding anything that even came close. That one showed up on the day that they offered to pay for a purse. Pastel blue. I was like, yeah, I'm taking it. Like, I'm taking it. And I think it cost £40. So it was actually pretty much the same price as like an accessorized purse anyway. So I was very, very happy with this. But generally, I don't tend to shop brands, named things, designer goods. And it's just not something I've ever been interested in. I know a lot of people love like having designer names and designer clothes, and it's just not something I've ever tended towards or saved up for or cared about. And to me, this may ruffle some tail feathers, but I would also like to stop people pleasing. So some of you might be angry at me and I've got to accept that. A lot of the time when I see people with designer clothes, like obviously designer, not like little labels or like little emblems, I don't know what they're called, but like when it says Gucci across the front, to me, when I see someone wearing that, I don't think, oh, you're rich, you can afford Gucci. I think, oh, you're really bad at managing your money because you'd rather wear something designer and everyone know about it than save the money and buy a t-shirt somewhere cheaper. Does that make sense? I feel like there are like 3 categories of people. There are the people who either can't afford designer or don't care about designer in this category. And then there are people who wear designer in these 2 categories. But one category are people who are so rich that designer clothes and designer goods are just normal to them. Like it's the same as me going to Primark and buying something, they go to Gucci and buy something and it means nothing. They're just like, yeah, whatever. And then there's the people in the middle who can afford it, but not to the point where they go in and buy a white plain t-shirt. They go in to buy something with the label so they can show off to their friends, look what I can afford. But to me, it doesn't say, look what I can afford, look how rich I am. To me, it says, look at my clothing. I can't really afford this, shouldn't have bought this, but I've bought it to show off to you that I can afford it. Maybe that's backwards thinking. You're paying so much for the name. You're paying 10 times the price for something that's like 0.5% better. I just don't see the designer thing being a thing, but I wouldn't mind going to buy something designer and see what we can find. And we're going to Bicester Village, which I believe is like, well, I know that it's an outlet, which means that everything's like reduced in price, but I think a lot of the stuff is like 70% off or 70%. I think it's 70% off. So yes, I'm buying something designer, but hopefully at a bargain price. Maybe a new handbag. I'm gonna burp. Pardon me. Maybe a new handbag, maybe some jewelry, or maybe a new handbag or some new jewelry, or maybe just like a really nice t-shirt. We'll see what we find. I will take you with me. I need to check on the burgers. I'm gonna try and have on screen me making one. I've just made Nick's, so I'm gonna put that on the screen while I make mine. I'm just gonna have some mayo. For Nick's, I added mayo and sriracha. I don't know how you say it, but it's spicy sauce and I do not play with spice. But in the comment section of that video, someone said, what's the sauce? And the person who made the video said, I mixed mayo and sriracha. So I was just like, cool, I'll do that for Nick. For me, I will not be doing that. And then I'm gonna put on top of that my burger. And then on top of the burger, this is vegan cheese. It's not the nicest, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the cheese that I'm using. Lots of you will know, I think I say this almost every single time cheese gets brought up. I eat vegan cheese just because normal cheese breaks me out, which doesn't make the most sense because I eat so much dairy and everything else. Like I drink coffee, I have porridge, but cheese just takes me over the edge. So I always try and eat vegan cheese. This is a different one. This is mozzarella compared to normally I get like the cheddar square Vio Life, and I really, really like it. This mozzarella stuff doesn't taste the nicest when you just eat it like that, but we had it melted on something the other day, and melted it's not too bad. So I'm hoping this will melt a little bit in there. Then we've got some bacon, and then onions, and then Doritos. Now she used what I would assume is like normal nachos or Doritos. I've gone for the hot and spicy Doritos. One second, let me find the packet. They're chili heat wave Doritos. And then you put a smaller wrap. I'm gonna put a smaller wrap on top and then wrap it up. Now, as I said, I did Nick's a minute ago. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this wrapping, I feel like maybe when Taco Bell do it, they must put something in like the last wrap or something to hold it, because it doesn't hold. It very much doesn't hold its shape. It looks like this, my one looks like this. I have made a little hole in it, but it looks pretty good. But if I let go of this one, it all comes out. And even after I'd cooked Nick's, it didn't want to hold, but it was decent. And I'll show you me cutting into it. It looks yummy. So I'm gonna cook this, I'm gonna eat this, and we're heading off to buy me something designer. What do you think of it?
Amazing.
Nick absolutely loved it.
It took me about 3 seconds to eat that.
Yeah, I literally gave it to him, popped through to make mine, made mine, went to see how he was doing, gone. I was like, what? I've been like 5 seconds. I turned the washing machine off to film. I'm gonna turn that back on. Gonna wait for Nick to put some clothes on. He's wearing his jammies. Weather's a little miserable, a little bit sad about it. Should be okay. Let's go. Sun has come out. The sun has come out. I'm very much questioning what I'm wearing. So for me, what I'm wearing is quite a nice outfit. But I feel like Bicester Village, everybody's sort of, they're quite fancy. Not even fancy, it's not fancy, that's not the word. Fashionable. Like they layer their clothes and they wear lots of jewellery, and I've got my wedding ring? I've got my engagement ring on, so there's a little bit of jewellery, and I've got some nice sunnies. My hair's curly and up, so maybe it's okay, but I'm not a very fashionable person. Maybe that needs sorting and I need to do a little haul of fashionable clothes, but until then, we're off and the sun's come out. Okay, sun has hidden just a little bit, but I also realised I completely forgot to say what I thought of the wrap situation. I just told you that Nick Blumman loved it, but I didn't actually say that I liked it or not. Here's the thing, before I made it, I got so hungry waiting to make it that I made myself a little bit of porridge. And then when it came to eating it, I was like, oh, I don't want to have it all wrapped up because I've got makeup on. I don't want to open my mouth super wide and get it down my shirt, which I really thought I would. So I sort of tried eating it with a knife and fork, and I only made it halfway through before I was like, I'm absolutely stuffed. So Nick had a little bit extra, but yeah, I really liked all of the components of it, and I tried getting like a little bit of the burger, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of nacho, a little bit of everything on my fork and ate it. It was absolutely delicious, but I didn't actually eat it as a wrap, and I just feel like I should come clean and say that I didn't eat it as a wrap because I just didn't want to ruin my face. So it's a nice, it's a good go-to, but I honestly thought it was going to be easier to make in the sense that I didn't think there was any prep. I thought you just put everything into a wrap and cooked it, but you do obviously have to cook the burger, cook the bacon, cook the onions, and then cook the wrap. So I would definitely recommend trying it. It was delicious. And we are almost at Bicester Village, and I'm nervous about my outfit, and that's ridiculous, but that's how I'm feeling. It is summertime. We have made it. Down here there is a staircase, which is where Roxy and I took photos one time. Down there's a little staircase, and I ran along here without any shoes on. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and get a little bit of footage for you, show you around. Not that I've really been around Bicester Village before. I've been here multiple times with Roxy, but not actually done any shopping. So I'll give you a little bit of a look around, and I've just seen a girl with a Jimmy Choo bag, and I just think maybe I want something Jimmy Choo. I don't know, I've never really thought about designer branding before, but I think Jimmy Choo sounds like a nice designer item, so maybe we'll look in Jimmy Choo. Okay, off we go. This is quite cute, just a really simple gold bangle. I've wanted a gold bangle for how long now? And I think it's only £59. I say only, it's a lot of money, but... You ready? Yeah. Maybe that's too big, you know? I wear a bangle already from Anna Louise, which is the same place this bracelet is from, and I've worn it for literally months, and it's still good. Here we go, this is what I want for £120. What is it? What is it?
Phone holders.
£120? What are you paying for?
Made in Vietnam.
What goes in there? Like maybe a pager? Do pagers still exist?
Flip that?
I don't know what this is, or is it just a tiny accessory for your actual bag? Ooh. I think I can smell it from here. That actually smells very lovely.
Shall I pop it on?
Yeah, give it try a little bit. Oh god, that smells very, very good. It's Coach, what is it? Coach, New York. It smells very good. See what you think of that. Good? I got a little pistachio one. You didn't save a bit for me? So that I could have a bit, no?
That's way more chewy.
Yeah, I thought it would be. That's more almondy, it's quite almondy.
Mama's not like pistachio.
Well, I wouldn't know because you didn't let me have a bit.
I saved it. Saved some calories.
Rude. Let's try this one. This one's the raspberry one. That one's not very chewy either.
So more chewy than mine.
Really? It's barely chewy.
Isn't that Rihanna's brand? Isn't it?
There's Fenty. I would love to put these in a weird fashion video, but I don't think I can afford them. Ooh, pricey, pricey number. I will walk away. What are these? What are those? Oh my gosh, imagine buying your little boy just a teeny little Fendi suit jacket. How adorable, and look at the little dress. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. Look at the little teddy bear one. She's got a little keychain. What is it for? Oh, no, that's not what it's for.
Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah, but what is it for? Asked what the little bags are for. They're for AirPods. So we made ourselves look like we couldn't afford to be having AirPods, let alone be in Vista Village.
Yeah.
But here we are. They have an entire play park. I did not know this part of Vista Village existed. But there's a whole play park, and then places to eat, and then like little beauty shops as well. Very, very out there. Oh, this is cute. I would never wear it, but it's very cute. Look at these. Oh, look at these. They look so lovely. Look at those shoes. They're pretty amazing. Look at these shoes. Look at these shoes. If you really want to bedazzle your headphones, these are the ones to get. Okay, another potential. This is £170, but it looks like a really nice weekend bag, which I do not own, by the way. I have handbags or suitcases. I don't own a bag similar, so that could be a potential. Maybe.
A watch.
That's really nice. Oh, I could get a watch.
What do you think?
Well, I haven't seen it on yet. You think it's a bit big?
It's a bigger watch than what you've got,
Yeah.
but it's still nice.
It's so pretty.
Next to mine. It's nearly the same kind of size, isn't it? A little bit smaller.
It's so pretty.
That's nice, isn't it? What are you thinking?
One today, I think I'm in the market, I've decided.
Yeah?
Weekend
Okay.
bag.
Yeah?
Look at this, a little tiny baby gilet. Oh my gosh. Nick, that is so cute. And a little tiny hat. Oh my gosh. screams kind of rich, where there's no labels, but it looks put together and it's expensive. We're going upstairs. Oh, my shoes do not belong in Vista Village, do they?
No, they do not.
Holy carrot. I made a purchase. I'm so happy. Do you know what? Part of me thinks I like this like pink and yellow bag more than the bag that's inside. But look how cute this is. So I think we filmed earlier looking at the Kate Spade travel bag. I think I spoke about it. We went back, looked a second time, we left. We went back a third time and I was like, I really think I want it. And it was cheaper when I put my card in than it was when, like, then it said on the thing. I think it said 180 on the tag, but then when I put my card in, it was 135 for a kind of travel bag, which I think this video might go out after I've gone on a solo adventure. And when I do go, I think I might be taking this bag, so we'll see. But I am so excited. So we've just been to Creperie Angeli, I think it's called, behind me. We got a crepe and we were in the queue, and basically it's a big queue, and once you've placed your order you have to sort of wait in a little crowd, but they don't call out numbers every time, they just sometimes call out what it is. So she went chocolate and banana and I was like, yep, that's me, like raced forward, grabbed it, and then she went, yep, and as I walked away she went 412 and I was like, no, I'm 416. I gave it to the woman who was 412 and I waited, and then she went, oh, this one's yours, and I was like, okay, brilliant. So I stood waiting, she went to hand me and she went, you are 414. I was like, no, I'm 416. And this guy from in the crowd went, one day it'll be yours. I was like, oh my gosh, just give me my crap. But this is what we got. We got chocolate and banana. Very, very excited about it. We're gonna share it. Then we also got a lemonade. Nick's over here with his lemonade. This. Do you? He's basically had the whole can without me.
I'll get another one. Nice.
Okay, we are on our way home. It has suddenly got very, very hot. It's very, very warm. The sun has blessed us today. It's been beautiful all day. There's been the odd little patchy spell of slightly overcast, but other than that, it's been really beautiful, and I'm really, really happy because it was just really nice to wander around Vista Village. It is a beautiful, beautiful place. Like, it is designed to be beautiful, but they've done a very good job. It's so nice, and I think like any way you point the camera it just looks lovely. But we are on our way home now. I was gonna say something. Ah yes, we walked 5,300 steps, which is 3 kilometers ish. How many and a half a marathon?
13 miles, so
13 miles.
It's 1.6
so
to a mile.
Yeah, so I wanted to, well, I still do want to walk a half marathon. I'm quite tired, if I'm honest. Quite tired. Walked 3 kilometers. It's not looking good for me, but I'm hoping to walk a half marathon. We'll see how that goes. I did get my designer item. I'm very, very happy. I do want to take it home and like double, triple check that I want it. I'm pretty certain that I do. And then also it's giving me the vibe of like, this is a very specific TikTok video that I'm talking about, where people fill their bags with loads of stuff, but it's all in really nice containers, and it's very satisfying to look at, and very, what's the word?
Tetris.
Yeah, like, but it's really, you just watch and you just think, oh, that person knows what they're doing in life. Like, they've got all of the accessories to just, everything fits. You'd know where everything was. If you asked that person to get something out of their bag, they'd be like, it's in this section, in this compartment. Like, everything's compartmentalized. It is amazing. I feel like I want to make one of those videos because this bag looks lovely, and it's kind of giving me that travel vibe. Let me pack my overnight bag with all these cute accessories. So I may film one of those videos, you never know. I don't know how much footage I got today. I'm not definitely ending it here, but just in case I forget to vlog anymore, I'm gonna say goodbye now. I hope you did enjoy this video. Let me know in the comments if you have any design items, what design items you have, and what you think of my handbag or overnight bag. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye.